Girdle of steel. In Prescott town, 1594, they've laid a track across the moor, a pathway made with wooden rails for pulling wagons behind horses' tails. 1604, a funicular's born to opposing carriages by cable drawn. In 1725, Tanfield Wagonway comes alive, with 5 miles of rails and cuttings this one, still running today, the oldest bar none. Great wooden track o'er masonry marches, the oldest surviving of single span arches. Impressive it was, who would gainsay, at 900 horse-drawn wagons a day. In 1758, Middleton Railway steps up to the plate. As weight goes up and wooden tracks fail, they're the first to use an iron-edged rail. By 83, at Court's introduction, a grooved rolling mill changes iron production. Fast, economical, his mill expels slag, together with puddling, his fame's in the bag. Quadrupling production over the next 20 years, British iron production goes up through the gears. Then Murdoch, Trevithick, another great marriage, a high-pressure engine to drive a steam carriage. Transport is changing, they teeter at the edge. Worldwide revolution, should they clear the last hedge. If you can't get over, then under or through, decides Benjamin Outram in 1792. Fritchley and Derby, the world's oldest railway tunnel, a modest 15 metres, forebear of the Channel. 60 years pass, if you recall, since Prescott's wagonway started it all. The 18th century has passed and no more. It's the 19th now, year 1804, and Trevithick's Penny Darren, using steam locomotion, runs on cast iron rails from Merthyr, Abercynon. Just 3 years later, at Oystermouth, Swansea, we've locos whose passengers ride for a fee. Blenkinsop's Middleton Railway, Salamanca, more investment is needed, a wise partner's a banker. For it's 1812, and being built more reliable, locomotives become commercially viable. Headley, Forster, Hackworth all, enamoured with locos, followed the call. Their own puffing Billy showed the way, and for 50 years hauled without pay. A horse which takes much care to rear, plods its course from year to year. But hot or cold, sun or rain, to the mighty loco, it's all the same. Within a year, in 1814, Stephenson's Blucher steams into being. Only 11 years more, for in 25 the Stockton to Darlington Railway will arrive. Historical moment, a world-changing day, steam locomotives on public railway. In 1827, a resounding cheer, 30,000 passengers in under a year. As well as the people, there's coal as freight, over 52,000 tons in weight. But it doesn't stop there, for it keeps getting better. Macintosh Nielsen's hot blast iron smelter. Rail business is booming, but sea transport's floundering. It's 1830 and Middlesbrough's founding. Large-scale production, fabricating new lines, getting longer and faster, improving their times. From this strapping steel sapling, new tracks then sprout, spreading people, ideas and finance about. Liverpool, Manchester, Canterbury, Whitstable, then overseas, countless, innumerable. In 32, Fox's railway points, allowing large stations with myriad joints. The explosion of railways spreads at a pace. America and Ireland are leading this race. Then Belgium and Germany and Cuba as well. This burgeoning of railways begins to tell. Austria, then Russia and France start to build tracks beside fields that have been freshly tilled. 1837, new inventions again. Electric arrives to challenge steam's reign. and Edmondson's rail ticket shows its worth as the tracks of the train start surrounding the earth. By 1850, in Europe alone, 14,000 miles radiate from home. 44% lie on Britain's back, freighting millions of tons on this shining track. India, Panama, joining continents at last. It's hard to keep up, the world's changing so fast. It's under 2 centuries since Stockton to Darlington, still laying tracks for our great trains to run on. They'll swallow the equator, laid long to tall. There'll be 26 tracks, 1,000,000 kilometres in all. But if we could lay it tall, not flat, we could reach to the moon and back with that. Right, that's the final of the Clickety-Clack trilogy. I hope that is not necessarily thought-provoking, but I hope it might make you think about just what changes happened in such a short period of time to send us booming and opening up across the earth. I'll be back in another couple of weeks with another poem, and I'll see you then. Thanks for listening. Bye.